Welcome to the Houston Maritime Center. My name is Milt Rose and I'm a docent here at the museum. Was founded by Jim Manzoleo, a merchant mariner who founded it in Houston in 2000. The Houston Maritime Center is a great educational opportunity for those who want to know more about the wonders of the maritime world. We start our history in the museum from the early European explorers, mainly the Spanish and Portuguese from the 15th century up to the modern day. We also cover the voyages of Captain James Cook to the South Sea Islands. We cover the HMS Victory from the Napoleonic Wars, the Constitution which reconstituted the U.S. Navy, the clipper ships. We talk about the Titanic. We have World War II exhibits, a whaling exhibit, as well as an offshore oil exhibit, and finally, the Port of Houston. Here we are at HMS Victory. HMS Victory was Admiral Nelson's flagship at the Battle of Trafalgar during the Napoleonic Wars. Former Secretary of Energy, Professor Moniz, found this model particularly interesting. He also had a particular interest in the USS Constitution, which is based in Boston, near his hometown of Fall River, Massachusetts. He said that a lot of the models we have in this museum reminded him of his time at MIT. MIT is one of the foremost educational institutions for naval architecture and marine engineering, those who design ships to be built. Come experience the wonders of the maritime world here. We will show you the wonders and the evolution of the maritime industry, why it's important to our future and why it's still relevant today. We do this with our wonderful models and all the stories behind the models and the people who man those ships.
Hi, I'm Leslie Boland. I'm the Executive Director of the Houston Maritime Center. We connect the maritime industry and the community.
The Houston Maritime Center also serves as an educational hub, connecting industry with the community. High school and university students learn the history of sailing ships and the age of exploration, significant naval battles, oil tankers, oar-powered galleys, offshore exploration, and commercial ocean travel. For centuries, sailors have used wind to propel ships and then turned to steam engines, heavy diesel fuel, nuclear, and LNG. Now we are turning to new applications of hydrogen, ammonia, and electric on all types of sea and river vessels. We often talk about the impact these fuels sources have on land, but in this venue, all can contemplate the impact global energy has at sea and on our globe. Now, I would like to welcome fellow Houston Maritime Center board member, Professor Margaret Kidd.
The Supply Chain and Logistics Technology Program at University of Houston plays an integral role in supporting students, community, and educational sessions here in this museum. And I'd now like to turn this over to Sarah Howell, the chair of the Board of Trustees.
Secretary Moniz, in this venue of community outreach, we honor your focus on advancing energy technology and your dedication to public service. You have kept the common man always in mind when considering the impact of policy, making an incredible impact on the future of the energy industry. We are proud to present to you this inaugural award for excellence in maritime education and energy transition, and we invite you to become an honorary member of our advisory board.
These are the companies who are going to help lead the transition by using the capabilities, the skill sets, the workforce that has the appropriate skills for the energy transition. Whether it's biofuels, hydrogen, ammonia, electrofuels, all of these are Still got a ways to go in terms of their costs, but that's what innovation does. And I guess it was Marco, you mentioned hydrogen, the word hydrogen here. I know of at least 2 hydrogen hub proposals that are being developed here. By the way, that's 2 out of like 25 across the country. There's going to be some competition. And I think that these hydrogen hub proposals, where you bring suppliers and users close together geographically so that the infrastructure can also be managed, I think it's just the right way for us to go to develop the hydrogen markets in the United States. I mean, you got to start there and then eventually build out. But that's where it is, and I think Houston is going to be clearly playing a role in that. I would predict that just in time we will have those fuels that will also be applicable to the maritime industry. The goal is to have this transition, which, let's face it, is massive to accomplish, but to do it without stranding workers, without stranding communities. And for that to work, that means we got to put the people to work who have the skill set. Thank you very much, and really, again, I appreciate it and look forward to the future.